Alright, we're back. I just got done watching Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final, and I am too wired to go to sleep, so we're going to play one more mission. We will do our abductions mission, a light abduction in Nigeria, on an urban close quarters map, which means that basically we want to have a lot of shotguns available, and high mobility for flanks. So... Keith is going to come again. We have a gunner handy. Not really. Both far. Gosh, we have 3 gunners and all of them have massive wounds. That's unfortunate. I don't want to use the 4th one because it's entirely possible, probable even, that we'll have a council mission in the next couple of days and I want to have a gunner fresh for that. So instead we're going to rest 1 more hour so that Gavin can go on this mission and run overwatches as necessary. Alright, so Gavin's back now. Gavin will get a motion tracker, ceramic plating, shoddy. Keith is fine as is, and we'll bring 4 more rookies. Welcome to the party mode, Wondershot. Sorry that you are not a pilot, but hopefully you enjoy being a soldier instead. Sheen's coming. I don't remember making Tallow, but I guess Tallow is here. And Modern Major General to round things out. Probably bring a flashbang on somebody. Let's bring a flashbang on Sheen. Alright, and away we go.
Strike 1. Prepare for landing.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. Current updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
So depending on the starting point, this is a stroke of luck for our campaign. This is an absolutely terrible map to get in the 2nd or 3rd month, but in the 1st month, where most of the enemies we're going to encounter can't fly, we can surround them in this little construction pit, get lots of high ground shots from heavy cover, rain grenades down on them. Should be a good time for all involved.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets.
However, it
Watch
looks
your
like our
backs out
first
there,
pair of
people.
sectoids is not actually in the pit.
Go ahead, Callum.
Oof. And we also have something else. We're on the other side of this building, so we're going to have to be careful not to activate.
Aye, aye,
They shouldn't be able to see us through the building. He says, hopefully.
Heading out.
Aye, aye, Commander. That's affirmative.
Headed there now.
So I was initially fairly optimistic about this map, now a little bit less so. Where was that meld again? So the yellow dot right here represents meld. I don't know, maybe it's around here somewhere, maybe right in the edge of the pit, who knows. And there's drones on this map, which will make it more difficult, because drones can fly right around the construction pit in the middle. So we're not going to go in the building yet. We're going to keep skirting around the edge.
Moving.
Moving to position.
Heading out. Heading there now.
All in ass.
Right now.
Eyes on.
Let's see what we've got.
I don't think we're alone out here.
The trick to XCOM is to try and engage as few pods as possible and do it in a way that is advantageous to you, which is not really rocket science in terms of obviously that's the trick to XCOM, but easier said than done more often than not. Because in this case, we're really going to risk triggering 2 pods at once.
Moving.
But we gotta get one.
Contact.
So that's a split pod. The other sectoid is actually down in the pit. So that sector is not going to really be causing us much trouble. I really don't want to open those doors though, and there's more sectoids or something out there. Screw it. What do we have? We can take heavy cover here.
That's what we're looking for.
Alright, so we've got 3 drones.
Yes, Commander.
All of whom are flying. All of whom are about to get decimated by
Throwing
grenades. Yeah. I wasn't really hoping for the triple kill there because I want to spread kills around on the team, but hey, it'll work. And we see the meld in fact, so let's go ahead, we'll move up with Sheen.
Copy that.
This has the advantage of preventing, who is this? Tallow from being able to step out to the right, and as a result, despite the fact she only has 4 hit points and has potential to get one shot by a sectoid, there's no sectoid that could possibly be able to see her. Even if he steps out, all he's going to see is Sheen on the one side. And we'll move Gavin back. Alright, so both melds are actually pretty close to us.
I feel it, Commander.
Alright, so we are going to jump down here. Can we spot the sectoid? Yeah, he's right there. Can't move into that square. Which means if we go right here, we should flank him.
That's what we're looking for.
We'll draw the Overwatch shot.
Now you go.
And that's the power of lightning reflexes. I'm able to charge into the unknown.
Got the goods.
Claim this meld. End that sectoid.
Hostile pacified.
And set up for the next turn. We see the other meld.
Headed there now. Moving out.
Moving out. On my way.
I'm on it, Commander.
So there's going to be one more pod on the map. I don't know what's in it, but we should be able to handle it just fine.
I've got eyes on it.
It's over here. That's moderately inconvenient. Because I do want to get that meld on the other side, but I don't want to get myself flanked. So we'll move Gavin over here. He can always hunker down if necessary. Alright, this seems fairly safe. That meld still has another turn on it, so it's okay. I can wait a little bit.
Moving.
I'm on it, Commander.
I'm on the move.
So we're going to just set up nicely for some overwatches. We'll reload with Gavin. Because I think we're dealing with drones. I don't hear sectoids, and I do hear buzzing.
I'm on it, Commander. Speed secure.
Alright, so far good map. We've gotten our meld.
Roger, tracking.
We'll keep moving back with our soldiers.
That's affirmative.
Sheen's flashbang will be useless if we're fighting drones.
Headed there now.
On the move.
But we should be able to handle a pod of 3 or 4 drones given how many grenades we have left.
There's something out there.
And here they come.
Rolling up.
That's the quality of Overwatch that I am accustomed to. Looks like a pod of 3 drones, one of which is running away. The other 2 are remaining grounded.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So we'll take a few shots.
Affirmative.
No, we're not going to take that shot, certainly.
Headed there now.
Good wonder shot. You don't have any kills this mission. Let's see if we can kill just one drone.
Going out.
Not quite what I was looking for, because I wanted to spread the kills around.
Moving out.
So, we'll take a few ballistic shots. No dice.
Damn it.
Is there any place for Modern Major General to stand without risking being flanked? Guess here,
Headed there
maybe.
now. Adjusting aim.
And that means that Sheen is now our best bet. He will lob a grenade up top.
Suck on this.
Everything by the numbers.
So yeah, early on, as much as it's nice to get corpses, don't mess around, especially with drones. It's very difficult to hit flying targets. If you get the chance to kill them with grenades, take it.
Not a single casualty among the entire squad. That takes a solid effort.
So, because we got so many accidental double kills, Modern Major General didn't have anything to kill himself, but still, we got promotions for the other 5 units, including promotions to Lance Corporal for Keith Richards and Gavin McIntyre. This is especially important for Keith because he gets the all-important perk, Sapper. Unlike in XCOM Vanilla, it's very difficult for your high explosive grenades to actually blow up cover. Each element of the terrain has its own HP total. Not the same way that you have HP for aliens and human units. This is measured in hundreds, and each grenade has the ability to take out tens, if not hundreds, of landscaping hit points, as it were. So Sapper makes you have grenades that do triple the damage to the environment, which means that you can blow up pretty much anything that aliens are taking cover behind. Once you get the ability to do that, then suddenly all of your rookies that can't hit units that are behind cover have the ability to have their cover blown and then shoot right through it, get easy flanks, etc. So all the engineers early on will get Sapper. Later on it loses its effectiveness because you get better grenades that don't need Sapper to blow cover, but early, it's a great perk. So Gavin has slightly lower mobility than our previous scout and slightly higher aim, so I'm inclined to give him hollow targeting because eventually I could see him running around with a marksman's rifle. Sheen, with decent aim and great defense and decent hit points, you will make a great gunner, and we can never have too many gunners. Mode Wonder Shot, low mobility. Not really good at any of these classes, but we're going to make you a sniper. And Tallow, you will make a somewhat subpar assault. Condolences to Modern Major General, maybe next time you'll get a promotion. So as you can see, we're not really bringing home much in the way of corpses because we're so reliant on explosives, but at the very least we are getting promotions, and promoted soldiers have the ability to shoot things, which in turn get corpses and so on. Really, if I can just avoid soldiers getting killed, I'm pretty happy.
We will be in touch, Commander.
We have 17 more days on alien materials. And really not much else to do. We'll have maybe one more abduction this month. We will certainly have a council mission, so let's see what happens as we continue to spin the globe.
Laboratory online.
Alright, so we have our first lab. We'll research things slightly better. So instead of it taking 17 more days for alien materials. We've already chopped off 4 more days. It's something. Alright, so our first council trade, we've gotten somewhat lucky here. This can be either 1 or 2 scientists for the same number of sectoid corpses, but this will increase our scientist total by 20% because you only start with 10. That's fantastic for us. The other thing that this does, the Russian research firm blah blah blah, Russia is now better able to defend itself against the alien threat. So let's take a look at the Situation Room. So you can see just the very barest hint of a pixel at the bottom of this shield icon next to Russia.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
The shield will slowly fill the more council requests that you fill for that nation. You don't have to fill a council request. I could have said, no, I'm keeping these sectoid corpses because I want to use them for research or, I don't know, party tricks. But when you do that, not only do you get the reward from the council, but it fills up the shield. What the shield represents is each country's defense independent of XCOM, and as events that would raise that country's panic happen, the country begins to get a chance to resist panic, resist UFO bombers, etc. It doesn't really tend to take too much effect until much later in the campaign when a handful of countries start to have their shields get filled, but it's a nice side effect. We'll keep moving. We would like to get our council mission before the 28th of the month.
We're receiving a transmission from the council. Coming on screen.
The 28th of the month is when the aliens have a chance to start fielding additional units, floaters and thin men, for those of you who have played XCOM Vanilla, and I really can't handle those units right now. So let's see what our council mission is. Alright, so this is a relatively easy mission. We will have to deal with some thin men here, although thankfully we've got a decent squad of snipers. We've got a couple of gunners that can pin them down. We'll bring some med kits. The reward's not great. It's nice to get another weapons specialist. That's the gunner or the rocketeer. I would have much rather had scientists or engineers as a reward this early on, but it is what it is. So let's gear ourselves up for the mission.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
And unlike previous missions, where it's been a specialist or two escorting a bunch of rookies, we don't mess around on council missions. They're notably harder, and we're going to bring our best troops. That means Keith Richards comes because he has the ability to blow cover. And he's also going to be wearing heavy armor. There's no meld on council missions. And he's also going to be bringing high explosive grenades. We will bring... Do we have a scout with more hit points? We have Gavin with 4 and 15 versus Sulat's 4 and 16. We'll bring Sulat, who will switch from the shotgun to the marksman's rifle. So, like I mentioned earlier, just as the infantry can use the battle rifle, I suppose so can the scout, although it's a poor use of their abilities, they can use the marksman's rifle. The marksman's rifle is a weapon that does the same level of damage as the sniper rifle, and it functions the same way, meaning at close range it's entirely useless. So we're going to swap out the pistol for a sawn-off shotgun, give her a marksman's rifle, and we are also going to drop the ceramic plating in favor of a med kit and carry tactical armor to offset the HP difference. You'll see, maybe you hopefully won't see, but you may see while we're carrying med kits in all units except for Richards. We're going to need a gunner on this mission. If I wait 4 hours, I don't have to fatigue anybody, so we're going to wait 4 hours to bring Malavoc.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Malavoc gets tactical armor, he will keep the saw. The other option is the light machine gun, but you can't move and fire that on the same turn in exchange for getting squad sight and higher power. I will eventually start fielding some gunners that use the LMG, but right now I need the flexibility. He will carry a med kit and a smoke grenade. We will bring Lost and Delusional. It's going to have her mobility reduced. That's okay. We want to bring a sniper. Do we have a sniper that has more than 3 hit points? Mode Wondershot. Welcome to the party. Mode Wondershot will carry a medkit, and will also carry smokes. And we need another shooty class. That might be a job for Cythereal. It might be a job for Acrotic Method. We'll take our chances with Cythereal, who will drop the high cap mags in exchange for a medkit. So we've got lots of smoke. We've got cover destruction ability with Richards. We've got the ability to run overwatches. We have the ability to run and gun as necessary. We also have close combat specialist. We have some suppression abilities, and we have the ability to knock stuff out from afar. All told, this is a pretty well put together squad. I would like another unit, but we don't have the ability to get there just yet. How many promotions do we even have right now? We have 2, 4, 3. That's not how math works. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 promotions. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31 promotions. Once you get a corporal, you can build the officer training school. Once you have 40 accumulated ranks worth of promotions, you have the ability, once the officer training school is built, to invest in squad size 1, which allows you to take 7 units into battle. Obviously, that's an enormous force multiplier. But for now, we are stuck with 6, which I think for the first month is still pretty fair. We should also start thinking about building some medics. I've not done that. I could use some more scouts. I could use some more rocketeers. Infantry, I suppose, although I don't really like them all that much. But yeah, that's what we're going to pick up next time. But for now, we're going to call it an evening. Hope you've all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.